Velour. Here we go. Hi everyone. Well, hi replay watchers. Usually there's not an everyone in the first few minutes. I see one person. I see two people. Okay, I'm live. I don't know how delayed this is if you guys watch me talk to myself in the beginning or not, but hello to the replay. If you are watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. I'm sorry that you're watching the replay. I'm going to try to do this fast, but there's so many boxes. The reason I want to do it fast is, I don't know, because I'm starting so late. Hi, Amy. That means comments are working. Love that for us. Okay, where did I put my scissors is the other thing. I think in one of these. No. Negative on that. I can't open these boxes without scissors. And these shorts are kind of short, so I'm sorry if I'm like what that looks like on screen while I try to find these scissors. No scissors. Okay. Maybe in here. Well, I can't break this with my fingers, so I will be right back. I'm gonna go grab some scissors. I don't know where I'm gonna grab them from, but I'm gonna go grab some scissors. Be right back. Oh, they were over here. Okay, just kidding. We found scissors. Hi, Denise. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Dawn. I'm so sorry it's late, especially for my East Coast people. I apologize. I am not feeling well, which is why we're late. Is because I have a fever, I think. I have a fever. So I was laying down, and then I was like, nope, I need to go live. Then I think this might be the newest one. I wish these had the actual July through October. Definitely not the newest one. I just got home from work. Okay, perfect. Hi, Abby. This one down here might be the newest one. But we have a lot of Allure. And I could not tell you which one is which. I didn't really announce going live because I was supposed to be out of town this weekend, but then my friend actually canceled all their stuff. And I'm kind of sad because I was thinking of going to Seattle. May. So I think that's July and this one's May. When are your next spoilers? On Sunday. I also, actually I forgot to mail it today. I have 2 channels. So I did want to go live to say this. I have 2 channels that are going to be spoiling a product each. Hi Noel. So if you're not following Hi Noel, it's Hi Noel. And then I think it's Jeanette's Beauty World, right? I'm pretty sure. Let me go look. Who I announced yesterday. Yes. Hi Noel and Jeanette's Beauty World. So there will be 2 additional spoilers on their channel, and then I will do those at the end. Whatever they spoil, I will spoil at the end in the last video, which is going to be the 19th, I think. The first day to customize is the 22nd, so I'm not going to promise the 19th, but I am going to try to film everything before then so I can edit everything before then. April 2022. We're going farther back in time. Sorry you're not feeling well. Thank you. I was in a meeting with my boss and my coworker, who I love. She's like awesome. And I was like, I feel off. Like, something doesn't feel right. I was just telling them that. Like, something doesn't feel right. I don't know what, like, but just something doesn't feel right. And then when I got off the meeting, because we did a phone call on Teams, I went and took my temperature, and it was like, this is September. This is the current box. So I'm going to start with the current box and then go backwards. Also, I will say Allure is, should hide that. Allure is not my favorite box, so I usually don't recommend this box. I don't get that excited to open this box. I accidentally just got roped into it. I didn't accidentally. I forgot to cancel, so I got roped into another year of this box. I recently canceled it, and they just billed it like 2 months ago, so I don't know if I'm still going to get the other 10 months. Or if I canceled it, means I canceled my future boxes, because that would be really dumb, but oh well. I don't care, because I'm sure I'll forget to cancel it again. So I just don't like this box. There's some good stuff in it, but just like overall, I don't like it. And then they increased their price, and then they made their box worse after they increased their price. Don't really like that. I will say, not for, is it for this box? Goldie box is not going to increase in price, but the 2-day shipping that people pay extra for is actually becoming 3-day shipping. It's still expedited, and it's still going to be faster than everyone else gets their boxes, and the fastest way to get Goldie Box, but it will no longer be like FedEx guaranteed 2-day. They call it Express Saver, and it's going to be 3 days. So I will announce that in the last spoiler video as well, but I'm going to announce it here too, because prices are going up. And I only charge $5 for that expedited shipping, and it's now costs more than that. And even moving it to the 3-day costs more than that. So I'm going to leave it at $5. There is still a 2-day, but it's just so expensive now. I'd have to probably charge like $7 or $8 to try to cover that now. So I'd rather just leave it and just use the 3-day. But February. This is how much I don't care about this box. Is that I haven't even opened since February 2022. So bad. But recently I was watching Catherine unbox one of these. And she said you can get it through Amazon instead of getting it directly through them, which I'm already subscribed to a full year anyways, but it would be cool if you could see the stuff in it and then cancel it ahead of time, and she said that's what you could do with Amazon. October 2021. Oh my gosh. That's so bad. That's so bad. I've had this for like almost a full year. Oh my word. Okay. Anyways, how's everybody been doing? How's everyone's week? I'm really surprised I'm doing another live so soon. August 2022. Tomorrow is my friend's birthday. And his birthday, it's always this time of year, and it always is so frustrating because it's the first weekend of football. So I'm like a huge football person, and sometimes I have to give it up for him. But they were going to have his birthday on Sunday, and they switched it to tomorrow, so I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm helping plan it too, so part of the reason why it got switched to tomorrow is because I'm like, oh, we could do this on Saturday, and it just like worked out perfectly for me because that means I get to watch football all day on Sunday. So I'm excited for this weekend, even though I'm staying home. I rarely stay home on the weekends. Any other questions before I start opening Allure box? Or any other comments about your week or weekend or any of those things? I know it always takes a delay. So I'm going to do the newest one first because that's like probably the most important one. And I'm going to try not to be late. I'm not going to try to be live that long. Like usually I do 2 hours. I'm going to try really hard not to do 2 hours. These boxes, that means I'm going to fly through some of them. This one I won't because it's the latest. But the rest I'm going to fly through. Have you checked out our member store yet? No. No, I have not. There's this QR code to scan if I want to. And then I'm just like not even that excited. Sorry if you can hear that person revving their engine. Okay, the first item, they always have like a pricey item, but usually it's something I don't care about. So this is French Girl Lafleur Botanical Serum Active Facial Treatment. Actually, that sounds kind of cool. Let's see what's on here. A plant-based serum containing over 20 organic oils to nourish, hydrate, and renew facial skin. Oh, I really hope it does not have coconut oil on it because my skin does not like coconut oil. It says argan oil, chia and berry oils, rosehip and tamanu oils, blue chamomile and frankincense, whole plant oils, tested on French girls, never on animals. That's kind of weird. It's weird to say tested on French girls, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Jojoba, cranberry, tamanu, rosehip, primrose, meadowfoam, raspberry, chia, pomegranate, geranium, some other thing I don't know, frankincense, palmarosa, bitter orange. It's just a ton of oils. I don't even see anything else in here that isn't an oil. I have pneumonia. I was supposed to be going to Florida, but oh no! Hi, Darlene. I'm so sorry to hear you are sick. I am also kind of sick, so this is a glass bottle. We like that. Cute little bottle, or cute little dropper action. I like that too. It's gonna probably smell like floral. Yeah, that's not a fave. That's not a favorite scent. It smells like a little bit herbal, as well as smelling floral. Feels like it's absorbing it nicely. It's not sitting on top of my skin, like it's actually getting into my skin pretty quickly, so that's good. Hello, Kelly. I'm not as excited now that I've smelled it, but I do like oil treatments a lot. So, why you'll love it. By the way, I highly recommend watching Catherine's Allure video, or Allure unboxing videos, because she does dramatic readings of this sometimes, and I don't like the box, but I think she's so funny, so. Hi, Ellen! Rub a drop or two between your fingers. A little of this rich blend goes a long way, so start small, add more if needed. Glowing smooth complexion. Tap extra on rough patches and put it in your travel kit. They say this is a $72 retail value. So see, if you didn't want this product, like, the box probably isn't really worth it. Next I have War. This is like a hair brand. A walk in the sun in this moisturizing mask. I have been all about hair masks lately. Things are crazy here. I'm a nurse, and almost all the hospitals in the Minneapolis, St. Paul metro area, along with some others around the state, are union and going on strike. What? I did not know this. 15,000. To be fair, I don't like to watch the news. Not because I don't like to be informed, but I am I'm almost too empathetic. And I feel like you get a lot of really sad news on the news, and then I get very depressed. Like, if I watch the news too much, I get really upset. I get really attached to people that I've never met. Like, hearing their story or hearing something that happened to someone, and it just puts me in such a really sad mood, and it's hard for me to get out of it, that I choose to be less informed and watch less news for the sake of my mental health and my own mood. So I am a little bit less informed about things until like they've been happening for a while. Then I hear from other people usually, because I don't watch something when it's like breaking news, you know, unless it's somebody posts it on social media or something, which is also not great for mental health. Social media is not the best, but I really like get caught up in people's like stories. It's awful. Like, it's not awful because I like that about myself too, because it means I care, but it is awful that like I put so much of myself in it, you know. My daughter started her first year of high school, so we have been every night with her dance. Oh, that's fun. Went to high school football for halftime. Do you like high school or college football? So I loved high school football when I went to high school, but I haven't really watched high school football since. I do like college football, but I pretty much think all college sports are better than professional sports because the players have more heart. They really like care about being there. But you get to stay with players longer like in the NFL, in professional sports, because they're there more than just the time they're in college. So sometimes you only see someone in college for a few years, then you have to follow them to professional. And so part of that like feeling of like loving a player happens, I think, better with professional sports. But I think watching college football is so like kind of exhilarating because you can feel the energy of all the little like football players, and it's just like they're living their best lives and just doing what they really, really love. And it's not really about money, although I guess maybe it is about money if they're trying to go pro or something, but it's just a different vibe, you know, a different feeling. And I like that feeling, but I am not as dedicated to watching like as many games for college level. I'm in Sioux Falls and 2 main hospitals are full and tough to transfer patients right now. Oh no. I'm in Minnesota too. The union needs to support their nurses. My sister, oh no. Nurses do work hard. I don't watch the news very often either. It's too depressing. Yeah, the hospital situation is insane. We've been trying to negotiate for 6 months and they just don't care. Outright lies. And if you're not informed, you could believe it. Oh, you mean for those lies? You could believe the lies. Oh man. I always feel like it's always the most important jobs too. Like the ones that are treated the worst are the ones we need the most, you know? This is repairing mask, like I said. Does it smell good? We'll try that while we read some more. Everyone in here is always from Minnesota. I have a lot of Minnesota, and I have a lot of Florida come in here, and I have a lot of Canada. This smells really good. This is why I like YouTube. Oh, way less informed, but this is like, YouTube has some more fun energy too. But it is important to be informed, so I definitely don't recommend people do what I do. Next, I have something from Laneige Water Bank Blue Hyaluronic Cream Moisturizer. Blue hyaluronic acid, higher efficiency, low molecular hyaluronic. Okay, so it's from Deep Sea Algae. I love that. Beta glucan. Where are the ingredients? Oh my gosh, there's no way I could read this, even with glasses. No human could read this. I have really good vision. We have admin leaders that are helping in hospitals. Interesting. Moose Lake, not sure who else is out of state. College football is now more about money with the okay, NIL athletes can now get sponsorships while in college and make money while they play. I'm still undecided if it was a good plan or not. Yeah, but I still don't think it's the same. Like, I feel like other sports, I feel like professional sports is just like so tainted by money. Oh, it smells so nice. I wish I knew the ingredients so I could see all the hyaluronic acid in there, but that's because Minnesota is the best. I actually wonder how I got so many people that come to lives and like comment on my videos or subscribe to Goldie Box. I should show you guys the subscriptions and like where they are. So I did get a map, and on the map I'm gonna do a TikTok video that I want to post on my Goldie Box TikTok, and I'll probably make it an Instagram reel for Goldie Box as well, where I scratch off all the states that Goldie Box currently ships to. So I got a Canada map and I got a US map because those are the 2 places that I ship, and I'm going to do the territories and the states. And so I started kind of looking it up, and there's a lot of boxes that go to Minnesota. A lot of boxes go to Florida. A lot of boxes go to Minnesota. So I'm just like, I wonder what it is. Do Minnesota people love boxes more, or did they find my channel? Like, am I being, not broadcasted, what's that right word? Advertised in Minnesota? Like, does YouTube share my videos to new people mostly in Minnesota or something? Because I feel like I get so many more Minnesota than anything else. Next, I have something from the Body Shop. This is Drops of Youth Liquid Peel. That sounds scary. Pollution clearing liquid peel exfoliating liquid. This sounds so scary. I mean, I'm down for it because I don't have sensitive skin, but a lot of people have sensitive skin. Does this tell you what's in it? It says it's a super gentle peel with moringa oil, makes skin much clearer, fresher, and brighter. I'm assuming it's just AHAs and BHAs, but I don't see an ingredient list anywhere, and it doesn't come in its box, so. I really like the atmosphere of high school and college football. Love watching the fan cheering wars and fun themes. That's true. I don't like the smell of it either. I'll set that over there. I might try that just out of curiosity, but we'll see. Also, I didn't give you the pricing. So this full size is $26, and this looks like it's full size. Then this 50 milliliters is $40, and this is 10 milliliters, so this is worth $8. See, like, that's not really that worth it. This says retail price is $25, so it must be full size. Next, we have something from Commodity. Okay, by the way, this is something I love. So Commodity was the first cruelty-free fragrance brand that I truly fell in love with. They have one scent called Wool that I just love. They're unisex scents, but they're so good. Like, so, so good. And they used to sell them at Sephora, and then they disappeared. Like, I bought a bunch because they were, like, discontinuing it. And they disappeared, and I was so sad until I found that company I've done on my channel before that does, like, replica fragrances but makes them cruelty-free. I did that, and so I have those now as cruelty-free. But this was literally, like, my favorite brand. I have one that's like gin. It smells kind of like Christmas. It smells like gin. It smells piney. It smells so good. All of them smell really good. And they're unisex scents. Well, the other day, I got a little message from Sephora that said, Commodity is back, and I was so happy. Oh, that does smell good too. It doesn't smell like milk, but they name them all very, like, simple things. Like milk, wool, gin, whatever, you know, like they're small words and they're all like leather or whatever. It doesn't smell like milk. It smells really nice. But anyways, huge fan. If you're looking for cruelty-free fragrances, head to Sephora. I don't get anything for recommending this brand, but I love it and have purchased so many of theirs. If you want to save some money, do the other thing that what is it called? Dossier. Do the other thing that I've done on my channel before. I'll link it somewhere so that you guys can do that, because that is fragrances that are cheaper and they're all made cruelty-free, but they're replica fragrances. So this is like this brand's own thing. Anyways, I am kind of happy about that. And it says that that is $135. That's what I said. It's kind of expensive. For 100 milliliters, and this is 5 milliliters, so you would divide that by 20, so it's $6 and $7, right? No. Divide by 5. Yes? No, divide by 20. 4, 5. How many times is 20 going to 15? 0.75. $5.75. I think. I don't know. I'm tired and I have a fever, so I don't feel like doing any more math than that. That is the most math you're gonna get right now. So, Allure Beauty Miracle Patch Invisible Spot Cover. And this is $12 retail value. You get 24 patches. I have this Allure brand acne patches. They're awful. They're my least favorite of all the acne patches I've ever tried. So, not too happy about that choice. Jess, we keep telling you to come visit Minnesota. I know, I should. I really should. I love the seasons, and your box is really themed. I love the variety. Oh, thank you, Tanya. And family items. That sounds like it would melt my face. I'm assuming you mean the, what's it called? Liquid, what was it? Peel? Liquid peel? That does not sound fun, right? Hi, Sylvia! I got my Allure today. I love that perfume. It's so good, right? I do love this. I do love the brand a lot. Actually, this, out of all the ones that I have, this is probably not my favorite of all of them. I really love wool. I was wearing wool like every single day for a while. Okay, hi, Steph! And then last we have a body scrub from Sabon based on natural dead sea salt with patchouli, lavender, and vanilla. I'm not going to open it because it's a single use. And $45 for 20 ounces, and we're getting 0.5 ounces. I don't want to do that math, but it's not very much. And that's our Allure box. Honestly, like, if I really think about this, and the items sitting in front of me, I'm kind of only excited about the perfume that's like $5. Like, I don't really care about the rest. I'll use the hair mask. I'm a little scared about the face peel thing off. Welcome. Oh, thanks for joining, Steph. Thank you for joining my membership. It is, you don't get very many perks out of it, I'm not gonna lie. You get that little crown next to you. You do get to be now an admin, a moderator of my lives and stuff, because I just trust you guys more. I feel like if you're willing to spend 99 cents a month, then you're probably not going to troll me in the comments. So you do get to moderate and, you know, mute people. There's some power in it. I do some videos early, and I promise to do other videos early. I just haven't recently, so that is all you get. Luckily, it's only 99 cents, so it doesn't make me feel too bad, but I still do feel kind of bad. I think I gave you guys like one video that was just for you during FabFitFun, and then one that I did early, like I just showed early. But the first year I did memberships, I did a lot of videos that were just for you guys, like just member-only videos, and I want to bring that back. I just don't have time because I started a business, you know? Okay, now I have, these are in no particular order. I just want to speed through them, not gonna lie, so that we can just chat for a little bit. But I don't want to be on here too late, like I said, so yeah, we're just gonna speed through. I have no idea what month, except that some of them say, use this promotion. So this says, use this promotion October 1st, 2021. So I'm just assuming this was in a September or October box. And First Aid Beauty, I did used to love this before they stopped being cruelty free. This is their facial cleanser, and I thought they were very like skincare, sensitive skincare friendly, which I don't have sensitive skin, but just reading things. And then I have this. Okay, I love this stuff. Sol de Nero. So this stuff is supposed to give you, it has caffeine in it. Oh. That just went all the way across and landed on my scissors. Okay, well, this stuff has, it just smells wonderful, and it has caffeine, which really does help with, what's that called? Words, I don't know. Blood circulation. And so it's supposed to help make things firmer. I don't know that it really does that. I believe that it does. And so in my head, every time I see something like that, I'm like, sweet. But is it real? Is it my head? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But I love caffeine and everything. Whether it's green tea or coffee or all that stuff. I love it. Minnesota has great baseball stadium. I have not been, and I need to cross it off my list. Good reason to come here when you're... Well, baseball season's almost over. We're about to go to playoffs, so I'm excited for that. I love September baseball. It's my favorite time for baseball, when everything starts getting interesting and exciting, and we're just like, oh my gosh, are you going to make it? Are you not going to make it? It's a little bit different this year because more teams are going to playoffs, and I've read about how playoffs are going to work, but I'm still... not confused, but I need to see it in action. You know what I mean? So I'm still on the fence if I'm going to love it or not. So this is from Wish. I do like Wish, but I don't know if this has... I know they're vegan, so it won't have beeswax, but it might have microcrystalline wax, which is petroleum, and I don't like that. on my lips either. Why is the writing so small on these things? Am I just like getting old now and I can't read the things? Because it's also a little bit dark in this room, but because I have that light pointing right at me. Next summer for baseball. Okay. What's the best time to actually visit Minnesota? For weather. Oh, pink champagne smells good though. It kind of smells like fruity gum. To me, it doesn't smell like pink champagne, but that smells really good. It looked like it didn't have ingredients that I avoid, so hopefully I read that right. Then we have Boscia 0.6% pro-retinol, repair and renew, waterless advanced treatment. I'm pretty sure that this brand is also not cruelty-free, and it used to be, and it's not anymore. 0.6% is not a lot of retinol, but maybe that's good if you're introducing yourself to it slowly. And it also says it has bucaccio, which is plant-based retinol alternative, so maybe you're getting a little bit more from that too. What is this again? Waterless advanced treatment. It doesn't even say where. Blemishes. Reduce the look of wrinkles, dark spots, blemishes without causing irritation or redness. Apply 3 to 4 drops and massage into face, neck, and chest nightly. Time for a magnifying glass. For real. Yes. Where can I put this so I can smell it? Not coming out. Okay. Oh. That was liquid. So, I thought it was going to be a cream. I don't know why. Kind of smells nutty. Nutty and like olive oil or just like a plain oil. Spring is beautiful when everything comes back to life, and fall is beautiful to see the colors change. Obviously, winter is not good to nose it, and summer gets really hot and muggy humid. Okay, I like humidity because my skin, if I go to a place that's humid, like for a week, I have the best skin ever for like a month after. Like, it clears every single pore out. I'm not doing this fast. I was like, I'm gonna do these really fast, and then I just keep talking. We have 6 more to do. This is from Kaja Beauty, Matte and Shimmer Shadow Trio. How cold does it get in the fall? In Minnesota or where I live, it doesn't get cold here at all. I mean, well, I guess my definition of cold and everyone else's definition. This is cute. I like these like stackable, this like stackable too. So it has chocolate dahlia. Or is the whole thing called chocolate dahlia? Because I only see one name, chocolate dahlia. Oh, and it's super dark. The shimmer's really pretty. I don't know if this will come up on camera or not. I do like that. I like that it's little and just like travel friendly and has 3 things so I could do a full eye look. The dark color is pretty dark. And then last in this box, Perfect Repair Leave-In Treatment, color safe for your hair from Nature Lab Tokyo. I'm actually really excited about the brand Nature Lab Tokyo. Everything else I've received from them, I do like. I'm not going to open it. We don't have time for me to open every single thing. But everything else that I've received 2 other items and I really liked them. So there is a lot to unpack. Tips from the editors. Oh, on a smoky eye. Shop like a beauty editor. Okay. Let's get rid of this. Fall can get cold, but usually 60. It's great bonfire weather. Okay. Yes, Minnesota, you don't like cold, if I remember correctly. I don't hate it. But I mean, I go to the snow. I don't like anything that isn't 60 to 80, if I'm being perfectly honest. And that's just because I've been spoiled living here my whole entire life, where like we had a heat wave. I was gone for it, but we had a heat wave where it got to 100 in the city I live, and I'm just like, 100? I don't ever remember it ever being 100, and I've lived here for like a third of my life, so yeah, crazy. We have a magnetic liner from Magnitude. Magnetic eyeliner. Does that mean we have magnetic lashes in here? So yeah, I guess I don't like the cold or the heat. But it's not that I hate it, it's just that I'm spoiled. So when I go, it's just like, okay, this sucks. But I've never, like, if I want to be somewhere, I'll put up with whatever the temperature is to be there because I want to be there. It doesn't matter how hot or humid or how cold. Like, if I want to go skiing or snowboarding or something, then I will be freezing to do it. I don't care. And I think snow is so pretty. Let's see. Okay. It has a really thin wand. Not the easiest for application from what I can tell. I should probably start keeping this knot up here. Also something from Tula. Okay, this box is kind of impressing me because this is another brand that I really like. Tula So Polish Exfoliating Scrub. They use all these prebiotics, prebiotics, I think probiotics. And it just really works for my skin. It says it is a sugar scrub, so it'll be less scrubby than a salt scrub. Or a coffee scrub, or all the other ones that are way worse. This one doesn't have that, like, typical probiotic scent either. Nice, nice. Love that. Will definitely be using this. What else? I have no idea how old this is, by the way. Another perfume. This one is not cruelty-free. Oh, that's the other thing I don't like about this box, is a lot of it's not cruelty-free. This is Victor and Rolf, Good Fortune. I do like their flower bomb a lot, but it's a lot of florals. So if you do not like florals, do not pass go and do not collect $200. Whoops. That was way too much. That's pretty good too. They're killing it with, like, choosing the scents for us. Then we have Biosense, Squalane, and Omega Repair Cream. Plant-derived. Dermatologist tested, non-comedogenic. This is a great brand. Vegan. Tree-free carton. I don't buy this brand. I don't know. Maybe I don't buy it because it's not cruelty-free, but I do think that their products work really well. Next up, Esker Beneficial Body Care Firming Oil. I don't usually believe in these, which is kind of weird because I believe in like the caffeine firming my body, but whenever I see firming oils, I'm like, I don't know if this is working. This box came with a lot in it. Also have something from Tint. It's a clear brow gel, which is weird that the name of the company is Tint. Then something from Sephora, Clean Skin Gel, but this is obviously just a sample. Now, I put this on here on purpose because I wanted to see, I assumed there was going to be magnetic lashes, and I wanted to see how easy it is. So let's see what we got here with our magnetic liner. And now, put some magnetic lashes on it. Nope. Nope, they're not staying on this. Absolute fail. Did not attach at all. Okay. Maybe these little wispies. Okay, the wispies are staying, but I'm going to say not, like, securely. Good to know. I don't know if it's the lashes, or I didn't put enough liner, or what. I didn't shake the liner up enough. But it's not living its best life right now. And that's this box. All good. All done. Rush, rush, rush. When did I start this? I was like, I only want to go live for like an hour or so. Still 4 boxes. 5 boxes? I think one fell on the floor. What else do we have? Again, I have no idea what month we're in. PCA Skin Rebalance Daily Moisturizer. Formulated without dyes and fragrances. Niacinamide. That's good. Primrose oil. Sodium hyaluronate, it's the last ingredient. Also has aloe leaf, second to last ingredient. All the hydrating things are at the end of this. Also doesn't say that it's cruelty free, so probably isn't. I know. I'm not good at rushing. I like to talk about things too much. But also, I want to go nap. I want to go lay down. Ah, we can do it. Oh my gosh, no we can't. Okay. Oh, it's weird. It feels like a gel. Also, good scent. Clean scent. I hate that I open all these things because I could give them away to different people if I didn't. Dry to extra dry skin. I do not have that. Gentle foaming wash. That will definitely be gifted. Ooh, okay. Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick. Doesn't have ingredients. But this color is so pretty. Whenever I do this many boxes, I run out of places on my hand too. Oh yeah, this color is so pretty. That's a real fall color. I don't know when this box was from, but this is a color I would wear now. Mighty Patch. This I do like, but this is their dark, like I do like their acne patches. This is for their dark spot, micropoint for dark spots. I do get dark spots really easy. My skin tans really easy, which I love. I love the pigment and the all of that good stuff, but that also means that it scars and has dark spots really easily. So I don't like that part of it. Next, Nativa Spa. Embrace yourself with a quinoa oil. Starter kit. 4 times body lotion. So it has Shea Ultra Moisturizing, Quinoa Firming, Rose Replenishing, and Madagascar Vanilla Soothing. And it's a 4-pack. That's kind of cool. I know you guys have already seen all of these, but I just need to get them out of my system so that I can throw the boxes away and just move the actual items to where they belong. This is something I think that's super giftable, so I'm not going to open these and smell them. And it says vegan and cruelty free on it. I think this is something I can like gift to a friend or like a coworker, like as a spa moment type thing. So I'm going to keep this closed up. Ah. If I can close it again. And then this is really cool. I do like stick-on gels. I like a stick-on manicure. Right now I actually have gels, but I use these kinds of things a lot. The one I found that I hate, I got at a drugstore, which I never go to drugstores, and I don't remember why I got this one. But it's like one of the more popular ones. It's ones I see a lot, and I do not like those. I like Color Street a lot, but then you have to find a Color Street rep, and I don't have one. So usually I'm like hunting or like asking people like, anybody know a Color Street rep? Because I really want this. I do like those a lot though. And what box are you? This one has a Vaunt in it, so that's going to be the fancy item that makes the whole box worth it. May. This is probably May of this year. What do we have? Ahava, not cruelty free. They started selling in mainland China. Super sad. Dead Sea Water Mineral Hand Cream. I used to love this brand so much because I love Dead Sea anything. So sad about that. That was one of my LMS and Ahava when they started switching to selling in mainland China and then not being cruelty free were like daggers in my heart because I loved those brands both so much. Melt in Milk Sunscreen. UVA and UVB protection for sensitive skin. I do like these types of things. This is a chemical sunscreen. It doesn't look like, I don't know. I don't know if this has any of the ones that are not reef safe, but I'm not a fan of that. It has like 4 on there, so. Latin Us Beauty Impossible Keratin, hard to manage, curly, thick, thin, frizzy hair. This is what I need. And it says, oh, okay. I was like, I hope we have the shampoo too. So here's the shampoo, here's the conditioner. Conditioner, shampoo, control. Impossible Keratin. Potent power of Muru. I don't know what that is, but I'm excited to try that because my hair needs that kind of help. I do have curly hair. APTO Skincare Orange Blossom Lip Balm with Coconut Oil. Again, the seeing of things. The seeing of things is not good. Also, these things are like colored. Like this is bright orange, so black words on bright orange, not as easy to read. And it's so dark in my office right now. I think I could probably use that one, but we're not going to open it because we're trying to rush anyways. The Avant Hydrolyzed Collagen Lecithin Erythritol? I don't know. Retinol Ribonucleic Collagen Intense Radiance Activator Serum. The big product that is probably not worth what they say it's worth, but that's okay. Verb Ghost Oil, another hair product. So we got shampoo and conditioner and then a hair oil. That's interesting that there wouldn't be like more variety. And then an essence toner. This has some Korean words on it, so it's Korean Beauty. Pyeongkang-yeol. Cool. Okay. 3 boxes to go. We've done 5. That is so insane. I can't believe that I have 8 boxes of the same brand. I can believe it because it's happened before, but also like I need to get on my unboxing game. I need to bring it back. Bring back actual unboxing videos. Although the lives are really fun because I do like chatting with you guys when I can do them on time and not like this where I'm rushed. Normally this is supposed to start at 5:30 and then I can do a full 2 hours, but here we are. Hydrating mask from Like Butter or Life Butter Tropicals. Can't believe it's like butter. They have weird marketing on stuff, but this has green tea, rhubarb, ginseng, turmeric, and madecassoside. Made in the US. Interesting. Not opening. Model Co. Metallic Eyeshadow Trio. A trio fits in this box. Do I have any comments? You guys stopped commenting too. You're like, speed through it, Jess. Okay, so it's like one of these little things. This reminds me of like dollar store or drugstore kind of packaging. Not a huge fan of this. Like if you're giving me a cute little trio, it should be like this. Just saying. Oh, more people joining now. My number's going up. Briogeo Don't Despair Repair. I do love this brand. It is a cruelty-free brand, hair brand. We're on a second box though. This is like one of my least favorite products. Dr. Brandt. Actually, I'm not a huge fan of Dr. Brandt in general. I just don't like Dr. Brandt. We're not very chatty tonight. Well, I think you were, and then I was like, I need to speed through these boxes, and then people were like, let her speed through the boxes. It's okay. Rosewater. I am a huge fan of rosewater, even though I don't love rose, like overly scented rose things. But rosewater, rose toners, as long as they're not like super fake rose scent, I believe in their benefits. Like I do think that if I spray my face with rose toner and rose water every day, it does a really good job. This next company, Crabtree and Evelyn Body Melt. We are paying attention. I bet. Ooh. Super thick. Super like great consistency. Like whipped. Feels kind of whipped. I'm getting things ready for work tomorrow and I'll be heading to bed soon. Another 12-hour shift. Oh no. I don't think I mean, I do work 12 hours, but I don't think that I could like live that life. Like if I do it, it's for a week and then I'm done. The people who every shift is a 12-hour shift, I'm like, how do they do that? How? When, like, I think I would just lose my mind. Like, emergency, who else does it? Police, nurses, like, all those, like, 12-hour things. I don't know how you guys do that. Because it's like, that's your regular shift. That's not a shift that, like, you didn't just work 12 hours one day. That's your regular shift. Belief Aqua Bomb Hydrating Body Moisturizer. Okay, I do like their Aqua Bomb, or I used to use their Aqua Bomb, like, mask, and I really liked that. Now I have a body version, it looks like. Rain Drenched Serum. Hydrating and Soothing Serum with hyaluronic acid plus 5% niacinamide, not minicide. Cinnamide, vitamin B5 and zinc, and of course I care what kind of hyaluronic acid. It just says hyaluronic acid. Sodium, no. Yeah, sodium hyaluronate. That's my favorite kind. That's the anti-aging kind. And it's in a glass bottle. Okay, I am excited for this. This is Botanical Beauty. I'm excited for this. Has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid. Huge fan, right there. Working 12-hour shifts means I only work 3 days a week, but I've been picking up a lot of extra hours now because we're so short-staffed. Still, though, I just feel like your sleep cycle must get so messed up to work 12-hour shifts, though, right? Symbiosis, London, hyaluronic acid, and shea butter. They really went hard on the hyaluronic acid in this box. What kind is this one? Also sodium hyaluronate. This has beeswax in it, though. I don't like to put beeswax really on my face if I can help it. Also means it's not vegan. This has a palette. Okay, so think about how many boxes we just opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on box number 6 of 8. No. 1, 2. We're on box number 7 of 8. This whole time I haven't had one eyeshadow palette until right now. Lippy Love 2.0 lip scrub. Kind of cool that it's in like a lipstick, so you could just rub it on your lips. And then Smooth and Blur primer from Sephora. Also, I'm not sure that I love getting Sephora brand in the box, because that's like, Sephora brand is like a generic, right? So their products, I'm sure their products are good, but it just feels weird like I'm like getting like a cheap version of something. So this is from Ciate London Everyday Vacay. Cute. Also, Ciate London's not my favorite for shadows. They're not bad, but they're just like meh, you know? Nothing stellar. Random question. Okay. Symbiosis is a very expensive brand. Sleep, what's that? Oh my gosh. My cousin in the ENT, they have 24-hour shift, which isn't very safe. That, I also think that's true. I like firefighters and cops and EMTs, Paramount, like they're literally sleep deprived and they're on the road. It's just, why? Why couldn't they just have normal shifts? I don't understand that. Like, why can't you just have more shifts and make them normal? It makes no sense to me. Unless, like, you have to be with a patient for the full 12 hours. It doesn't make sense. This has a lot of shades in it. Okay. What Goldie Box product did you really like that surprised you that we didn't pick, and what surprised you that we picked the most? Okay. Whew. I really liked that you guys ended up not picking. It's hard because I try to pick the same amount. I try to get the same amount of everything. But if I think something is good, I get more of it. So, like, for example, the Diff sunglasses. I got more Diff sunglasses than I needed to get, and then I didn't end up selling out of the sunglasses, which I thought was so weird because I'm like, this is an $80 pair of sunglasses, and I had 2 different types. So I understand that they weren't like, it's probably style, like maybe like, oh, that's not my style, but there were 2 options, but I don't know. I liked both the options. And the same thing with the blue light glasses. Those actually did end up selling out, but they ended up selling out in the shop after the fact. Like, but I had definitely, there were more of those gone than the others, than the sunglasses. But I really thought, like, if I saw that in a box, I would put it in my box. Like, if I saw that as an option, I would put it in my box. And you guys did not go crazy for that the way I thought it was going to be. Because also the retail value makes your box totally worth it, even if you just kind of like sunglasses. The only thing I thought about, and the only reason I thought about this was later somebody asked me, like, oh, how easy is it to put prescription in? Is like, maybe a lot of people just have prescription, and so they buy prescription sunglasses. Or they just hated the style. I don't know. But that was something that I ended up with a lot extra of. They ended up being in the summer mystery boxes. You can still get summer mystery boxes that have $85 sunglasses in them. Let's see. And then what surprised you that we picked the most? That's a good question. Honestly, like, it's really hard for me right now to even remember my products. Oh, I have to do my B-reel. Do you guys want to be in my B-reel? No, I already did it. Someone else just did theirs. They posted it late. I was like, wait, I did that today. Let's go look for Instagram where I actually post the products. Which one of these things sold out or got close to selling out that I was like, why would that sell out? Let's see. Honestly, like, it's hard to choose because I love everything I put in the box. I use everything I put in the box, and I love everything that I put in the box. So it's hard for me to think like, oh, that really surprised me that you guys loved it, because I wouldn't put something in it unless I love it. What item? What item? We're on the last box, by the way. You guys always surprise me too that you don't pick makeup. So like when I have makeup palettes, that's why I don't do it every box now. When I put a makeup palette in the box, I'm like, I would always pick that. So it surprised me that you guys didn't. What else? I really just love everything. Like, I'm just looking at these, I'm like, oh, that's such a good item. Oh, that's such a good item. So it's hard for me. Like, which one would I think? Okay, I will say, my first ever box. So if anybody here is from the first box, I love this item. I still use some of them. But my first ever box, I had these like velvet hair, because it was a winter box. Let me bring the picture up. It's like velvet, green, burgundy, and then like a ponytail one that was black. I originally, and the reason was because we had just had FabFitFun where we got some like scrunchies, and the scrunchies were just like, nobody liked that we got them. I think it was like a FabFitFun pick too, so you couldn't even choose this. It was just something that FabFitFun put in your box or something, and everybody complained about them. And I had just been talking to the supplier to get these items, these hair items. And I just loved them. And I was like, oh, I don't know though, because like there was a whole scrunchy thing. Like maybe that's not worth it having a box. I am a smaller box and like I really like these, but I don't know. It's just like bad timing. So I didn't think these would sell out, and they did. In my first box, they did. So that kind of shocked me because it wasn't a high retail value. And by the way, these were way better than the FabFitFun like super cheap scrunchies. But I almost didn't put these in the box. And one of my friends convinced me because she was like, no, I love them. You should do it. And so I was like, okay. And then I was like, at least you get to customize the entire box. So if you really don't want these, you could just not put it in there. And I might just end up with a ton of extras of these, have to give them to friends as gifts or something. Like, I don't know what I could do with them. At that point, I didn't know what the shop was going to be like, or like, I didn't know I was going to do mystery boxes or anything like that. So I thought, what am I going to do with extra inventory? And you guys sold that out. Like, you put them in enough boxes that you sold it out. So that was surprising to me, but I still love the items, so I'm glad. But I didn't think you guys would love them as much as I loved them. The eye cream in the notebook. If I wasn't blind, I'd have a lot of sunglasses. Sunglasses are hard to pick because you don't really know that they're... That's true. Most sunglasses don't look good on me, so I don't buy them unless I can try them. Okay, but then I would say, like, getting them in a box super cheap is better than ordering it for $80 from the website. You know what I mean? Like, it's a way you get to kind of try it for... If you're a gold bear, it's $6 an item. So, the choices were too many. Great choices. Thank you. We have so much makeup from other boxes. That is true. I have a lot of makeup too. So, I don't know if I need to make my box way less makeup, but some people really love it. So it's hard because it's just like I can't make everyone happy. Is that because you have to wear different glasses so we can't wear sunglasses too? If I wasn't blind, I'd have a lot of sunglasses. Let's see. I will always pick the palette. I have glasses. I love makeup, but I pretty much stopped wearing it since the pandemic. I'm still working from home, so I live in sweats and no makeup. That's a good point. I do sometimes pick items for gifts. I do too. When I get boxes, I do that a lot. I think, especially right now, the boxes we're getting right now, I think about what can become Christmas presents. Amika, I do like Amika. Perk Up Dry Shampoo. I think I don't like their dry shampoo though. I think I've tried that and don't like that. Then the Beauty Crop, also another brand that I like. Melon Jelly Dewy Primer. It seems pretty watery for primer, but I don't like primer either because a lot of times it has silicones or things that clog my pores. I just have, this doesn't have ingredients. Oh, maybe it does. So I don't like to put things on my face or lips that are occlusives. And that, a lot of primers have that. So I'd rather just put my makeup on straight. And I still think I get a good application for now. St. Lux Liquid Glow. That looks cool. Very pretty. I just put a spot there though. The Div sunglasses are my favorite ever item from Goldie Box. I bought a second pair from the shop. So my best friend lives in San Diego. And every time I visit her or we go somewhere or something, she's wearing she wears those sunglasses. So I love that. And I love the sunglasses, but I don't wear them nearly as often as she does. So I'm like, I know she loves these. Here is a makeup sponge. This feels great. I like the color too. I do like this too, Osei brand. This box has had a lot of my favorite brands in it. Open. Something else that surprised me. So also, there's things that I feel like I'm good enough at explaining them that you kind of understand, but I'm not good at selling them. Like, I'm not just like, oh my god, you have to have this. The watermelon eye cream, the Bounce Watermelon Eye Cream did sell out, but I wish I could explain to you guys how much, like, I think every single person should have tried to put that in their box. I've never had an eye cream that good. Like, ever had an eye cream that good in my entire life. And I get all these boxes and I try all kinds of eye creams and I love eye creams. I use them every single night and like, I don't know. It was so good and I just think I didn't sell it enough. It's still sold out and I don't know if it was like the third or second thing to sell, but I restocked it. And I even sent an email like, if you want to wait for the restock and get this item, you can, just in case. But even some of the people that customized early did not pick that eye cream. And I'm just like, I wish you knew how good it is. I know you probably have a ton of eye creams, but this one is so, so good. Unfortunately, well, fortunately. So just heads up, I have an order for a future eye cream, for a future box. But I had pre-ordered this with this company and for a future date. They just haven't shipped it yet. Like a while ago. So next year we have an eye cream and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to sell this other eye cream because I'm so in love with the Minimo one that I'm going to have to say like, if you didn't get the Minimo one, get this one because that one was way better. But like, I don't know. I still love the other eye cream that I ordered. Like I do really love it, but I ordered it before I had ever tried the Minimo one. I might be giving a little bit extra information. But it fits in a certain season, and I'm waiting to put it in that particular season, and I pre-ordered it from the brand. So next year you will have an eye cream. Another eye cream to choose from, but that Minimo one is so much better. UV Sheer SPF 50 Transparent Zinc Oxide. So this is a mechanical, which is my mineral mechanical shield, so much better. And then some more nail wraps from scratch. I love Skin & Co. eye cream, but I also got the Minimo one, and I do love that more. I know, that's how I feel. I'm just like, I don't know if another eye cream will ever compare to this one. They're so good. Okay, we did it. We did 8 boxes, and I am surrounded by product right now, which is fun. You want a spoiler. I know you do. I have to think this through. There are 4 spoilers within my reach right now that I have not spoiled yet. But I am mailing 2 out to these channels, and I have to decide which ones I'm going to mail so I don't spoil that for you right now. Because I would like them to be the first to spoil it. So, What do I think that I will not be mailing to them? This is tough. Okay. Curious, why do you like the Minimo Eye Cream so much? Okay, so it just has a very whipped consistency, so it feels really good and smooth. Makeup application on top of it is just beautiful. And I have noticed a significant difference in hydration under my eyes. I've noticed a significant, like, I know that I'm not like, oh, I don't have a ton of wrinkles or aging around my eyes, but I can tell the difference from using it. I feel like it works really good for moisturizing and really good as anti-aging and has such a nice feeling to it. It's also a little bit thicker, so when you go to sleep, if you put a thick eye cream on that has a heavier molecular weight, so one of the reasons why we sometimes get those puffy circles under our eyes is called edema, and it's just like water buildup under there, and that happens more when you're sleeping. So if you put something with a heavier molecular weight, it's almost kind of like it's putting like a tiny bit of pressure. It's not really, because it's not like heavy, like you can feel it, but it is applying like a little bit of pressure to the sensitive area of your eye right there, and so you wake up with like less noticeable eye bags, even if you're tired or whatever's happening that's like causing that water retention right there. So this consistency, like, I think does a great job at that. It's a great job of like any of the fine lines I was even starting to get, like I could see those going away. It's really hydrating. I feel like this area of my face is always like very well hydrated. It's not super oily. It absorbs really well and it just feels really good. Like, it's hard to explain, but I think it does. I think other eye creams do one of those things really, really well. Like somebody said earlier, the Skin & Co. eye cream. I do love the Skin & Co. eye cream a lot. I've also used other eye creams that I really love that eye cream, but they're good at the thing they're good at. Like, they're good at moisturization, or they're good at hydration, or not hydration, anti-aging, or they're good at, you know, giving you like a good base for makeup because it's providing that like silky look. So kind of like it's filling in and giving you like a silky, you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like a primer under your eyes. Good at that. Or it's good at like helping with baggy eye or whatever, or like darkness, or all the things that are issues with our eye area. But I feel like this one is just good at everything. Like, I can't find a fault with it, you know? This is just my opinion. And I used it for 2 months before I put it in the box. And I was like, I don't think I could use another eye cream ever since I've tried this one. I need to set aside my Skin & Co. and open up the Minimo. The hydration is so good. I want to use it all over my face. I do use it all over my, I don't use it all over my face, but I use it at this part up here because I'm starting to get like, I am very expressive up here, and so I feel like that's where I'm going to wrinkle first. So I started using it on top of my eye and under my eye, and then at night I'm using it in this like patch of skin right here because I love the hydration of it too. And I do think it's like helping with anti-aging and stuff like that. Okay, let's do one of the like simple ones of this. By the way, there'll be another spoiler video on Sunday. This one will be in it, so you'll see this on Sunday if you don't see it tonight. But it's a cute little tote bag, and I think it has very fall vibes. I had this not custom made, I guess. She already had the print, but I selected the bag and like this to have it on a bag and whatever, because you could get stuff on pillows or different things like that. So I think it's really fall vibes. It's just a tote bag, so there's nothing like crazy about the tote bag or anything. It is pretty good size. And it has this moon, and it says, "Let your light shine." And it just has some things that I think are very like Halloween and fall, and like it has like this little black cat on it. It has a snake, like, I don't know, there's like kind of like spooky vibe to it, but in a cute way, if that makes sense. So I love it. It has a moon on it, obviously. And I just thought it was super cute. And I wanted this print, but I couldn't decide what I wanted it put on. And then I just chose a bag because I thought that would be easy. Better than a pillow, I think. I think like decor is a little bit harder, even though you guys do ask for home items more. So yeah, I had them make it to this bag. I love it. I have it in a bigger size and then in this size as well. And this is the size that it'll be for you guys. And it has a 3-inch gusset at the bottom. So I got to choose that too. Like, did I want it to have this at the bottom so that you could lie something flat at the bottom or not? Or did I want it to be like just, you know, just the bag without that? And I chose to have it like this. I think that that can fit more books or things like that, you know. Definitely, like, I used one that I took, the bigger one. Basically, I have, like I said, I got multiple sizes to try different things out. And I used the bigger one when I was traveling this past weekend to Atlanta. I carried a bunch of my stuff in that on the plane instead of carrying my purse. And I had like a small purse inside of it. And that was perfect. So I will probably be using this all fall for like grocery and stuff like that. So very cute, very sweet of this. I love this company, by the way. Sycamore Creek Makers. And they do like custom stuff like this and like have all these cute like prints and stuff. So this is the one that I selected for us, but that's it. That's your early spoiler. You'll see that on Sunday in that video as well. And yeah, I'm getting really excited for spoilers. Not everything is to me yet, but I'm starting to get I think about like half of the boxes have come of what goes in your box. So I always get things like this or sample sizes of things to try ahead of time. But when I get the actual item, then I'm like, okay, we're ready. Like, so that's kind of, those types of things are rough when those come late. And I think the supply chain issues are getting better because I'm starting to get things faster, which is just so nice. If anybody else out there has a business or does stuff like that, yeah. That was a nightmare. We had a year of a nightmare for things being delivered. All right. How long did we make this? Also, thank you, Steph, for the chat revenue. I know I was in the middle of chatting, and that's a super cute little dancing fox, I think. What else do we have here? Cute, adorable, very cute. That is the one I'm going to have to get on early. Very cute, very fall. Yes. So I want my box to feel very fall. And I want to support small businesses like this that are, you know, putting their heart and soul. Like, she's hand pressing every single one of these, you know. I have another company that you will see in, who am I sending that one to? I don't know. One of the other channels, I can see it from right here, that also hand makes something, and it is so cute, and I'm so excited for that item. But you will have to wait until the channel gets it. If it's Hi Noelle, so she lives pretty close to me, if I send her something, she usually gets it next day, but I don't know how long it's going to take her to film her video and like look stuff up. I don't know what she wants to look up or not look up, edit it. I don't think she edits videos. She just like, I don't know how she does that. I have to edit so much of my like craziness. You did great during the mess. Thank you, Elizabeth. It was so rough. Honestly, like there were many times where I was like, I want to quit. I don't want to do this anymore. This is so frustrating. And like, because first of all, I didn't want a business. I didn't start this to have a business. I started to be closer to some of you guys and to have something that you could support me with that wasn't just like a view on a channel that gets me like 2 cents for ad revenue. You know, like every time you watch one of my ads that go before my video or during my videos, I usually try not to do them during because it annoys me when I watch channels and they have ads during. So I'm like, I don't want ads during mine either because I don't want to annoy people if it annoys me. But I do put them at the beginning and end of most of my videos. And so every time you watch one of those, I get like pennies, right? So if there's like 1,000 views, 10,000 views, it ends up being worth it. My time. But some people had asked me to do merch and stuff. So really I started it just because I didn't want to do merch. I'd rather do something that like I thought felt more like my channel. But then it just turned into a business, and then it's very overwhelming to be a business owner when you didn't want to be a business owner. Like, I love you guys. I love having my subscribers. I love the connection I have with some of you. Like I've sent like extra things to some people, or like somebody saying like, oh, I have a hard time or something or whatever. Like, just, you know, like I've made friends on Instagram that message me regularly just from this box. That's a box subscriber. And so I really like it, but there are moments where I really want to quit because it's so overwhelming and so hard to be a business owner, and it's not what I wanted for my life, you know? Like, I'm just like, why am I doing this? And there's those moments. I think if it's something you really, really wanted and always wanted, getting through those moments is easier, right? Because you're just like, this is what I want to do though. I'm willing to deal with this hiccup. But there's some hiccups for me that have almost like made me want to quit. I'm glad I didn't, but there's definitely some times where I'm like crying because a product issue or like something bad happens. You guys don't even know this, but in one of my first boxes, I had this huge game, right? It was like my family friendly item, and I didn't check the dimensions with the company. I just said, I want a game, I want like whatever. I had to ship that separately. So I paid double shipping for anybody who got that game. And it was like I lost money on any box that had that game, basically, because I had to pay double shipping because I picked something without thinking about the consequence of how much shipping costs. And that's my own fault. I didn't have boxes that could fit that game and all the other items, so I had to ship them separately. Some of them I like wrapped in paper on top of, but like I learned a lot of lessons. Luckily I still had a profitable first year, because I think if I didn't have a profitable first year, it would have been really easy to quit and be like, I can't keep pouring money into something that isn't making me money. But so we've had our first profitable first year, and then this fall box will be the end of the second year, right? That's so crazy to me. That's so crazy to me that I've been doing this for 2 years. And now that means I've had 2 successful years. So I really, really am like happy that I did it. And I think I learned a lot about myself. But there are those moments where it's so easy to just say like, this isn't what I wanted. Why am I doing it? You know, like, and those are the time when it's hard. Because I want to be a lawyer. And I've never, ever told you guys otherwise. I love to travel, and I want to be able to travel. I want to be able to see my friends. I spent a lot of my life first poor and not being able to do anything. And this business does help me do some of the traveling that I do. But I spent most of my life like dreaming of travel and saying like, as soon as I can get a job, I was going to graduate college and then get a job. And like, there was times when I was homeless. There was times where I was starving and like didn't have enough money for food. So I definitely didn't have money to travel. And now that I have the opportunity, I don't want to give that up for my business, you know? Like, I love doing the business, but it's definitely isn't my priority. And I think business owners need to make their business their priority. And for me, it's just like, I didn't want this. It just happened for me. And I'm glad that it did, but it just happened for me. So it's hard for me sometimes when I have to make one of those decisions, like, okay, fly to Europe, or like focus on your business. Like, I'm going to choose fly to Europe. My friends got married in Europe. I'm going to choose fly to Europe. And so those are the moments where I'm like, I should quit this because this isn't what I want to do. But luckily you guys are very patient. Most of you are very, very patient with me. And if I say like, oh, this is going to be delayed a few more weeks or whatever, I remember I had COVID delay, and then I don't remember what the delay was in spring, but then summer I was in Europe. So it was like back to back to back where 3 boxes were like really delayed. And I ended up thinking, I need to stop promising when I'm going to start shipping things. Like, I need to stop saying this is going to ship by July 15th, because it's just me. Like, I don't know how fast I can ship all the boxes. And I just like overestimate for myself, and I feel like I'm going to do it. And then I don't do it every time. And luckily most of you are just like, we love you anyways. It's okay. And some of you do unsubscribe, and that's okay too. Like, I wouldn't stay with something if I don't want it, or I don't want it that late. Like, I wouldn't stay either. So that's a choice you're making, and it's okay for me if people unsubscribe. I'd rather have less subscribers and them all want to be there and just love the box than more subscribers and them just be angry at me all the time. So I'm okay with that. I'm okay with people leaving. The only benefit I have to having more of you is I get to plant more trees. So we're about to hit 3,000 trees planted, because we are about to plant our summer trees. I'm really excited about that I'm going to hit 3,000 trees. That's so cool to me. In 2 years, we've planted 3,000 trees together. So that's really cool. Anyways, that is my rant. And also kind of just a thank you to those of you that have stuck around through all my hiccups and all the things. And like, it was a bad year for businesses in general, but it was even a worse year for like a business that gets 16 items shipped to them that have to be by a certain time. So yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about the trees. Like, the little 10-year-old me that was like cared so much about nature and trees and wanted to plant trees, like that little me inside of me is so grateful for this business and that you guys, like, it wouldn't be possible if I didn't have you. Like, for me to plant 3,000 trees on my own with no income to help me do it, like, right now I'm using revenue from the boxes to do it, and that is, to me, like, you're helping one of my dreams come true every time you buy a box by being able to plant trees. Like, one day I'm going to say 10,000 trees, one day I'm going to say 100,000 trees, and, like, that to me is so special. And so every box makes you a part of that. So I really love that. And so any of you that are subscribers, thank you so much. Any of you that aren't, that's fine. But yeah, that means so much to me. I know a lot of you do know that though. We more than understand life happens and we will be here. Yeah. And those are the people I want there anyways. How does the tree planting work? Do you work with a nonprofit that plants them? Yes. So you can actually go, I work with Forest Nation. And you can go to the forest. You can also plant trees in the Goldie Box forest. By going to our forest, you can go and just like plant them yourself if you want to. Also, I sent a little tree out spring, not this spring, but the first ever spring. I've done 2 springs now, right? So the first spring, or was it this past spring? I don't know. But in one of the spring boxes, it came with a tree that you could plant. You could keep it in a pot and it would still be like, it grows to the pot that you allow it to. So if you put it in your backyard, it can become huge. It is a bigger tree variety, but if you keep it in a pot, it'll stay small and the tree won't die. So that was one of the reasons why they recommended that one for me to put in boxes. And there's a code on it or something on that packaging that when you go enter that, they also plant a tree for that. So they planted trees when I purchased those, and that was that month's tree. And then they planted, I think they might have gave me like 4 trees per item that I purchased from them, of the tree gifts. So, or maybe, I don't know. I actually don't remember. There's no way it's 4 because we would have way more than 3,000 trees, I think. But they gave me extra trees. Maybe there was 2 for everyone I purchased. So one was the one I was already going to purchase per box, and then the other one came with it. But then, in addition, if people entered that code or something, they had a free tree to plant, and they could choose to plant it in my forest or anybody else on their website. So when you went and like logged in, there was a way to plant it, and you could choose whether you wanted the tree to be in Tanzania or... I don't know. I always choose Tanzania because they send more videos and stuff about their story, which I should share with you guys because I think that would be cute. One day I would love to go to Tanzania and just see, you know, our forest. I'm sure it's not like all together, but we could pretend. We could just say like, here's where they're planting trees, and so 3,000 or 10,000 of these trees are our trees, you know? So yeah. It's really cool. It provides a lot of jobs to the people there too, because they have to, you know, like farm and like do whatever for those planting of trees. And it's not very expensive to plant a tree there. So like, yeah, it's kind of nice because all of us working together are creating like a little cool eco-friendly ecosystem there, as well as jobs and all the other thing. Like, it's really, really cool. I lost my cloud after I planted my tree. Oh no. So there's actually a Goldie Box forest where that's cool. So they just say, when you go to their website, they say like, this is the Goldie Box forest and it is doing this much, like this, displacing this much CO2 a year and like all the things. So it lists everything that our forest is doing. Let me see, because I have, if you go to my Instagram, it has a link. I should link it on my regular website too. I should link our forest. But so the link is forestnation.com/net/forests/Goldie-Boxed. And if you go there, it tells our exact impact. Yeah, I can put it in the chat too, or I can put it in the description of this video. forestnation.com /net/forests with an S/Goldie-Boxed. Oops, I spelled Goldie Box wrong. It's my own business, and I spelled it wrong. There we go. And so it says, welcome to Goldie Boxed Forest. This was my goal, to have 2,500 trees planted. And then this is Reforesting Tanzania. So this is like a little bit about the project that I selected. There's multiple projects that you could select from, and this is just after reading the story and seeing some of the videos, that's where I decided that our forest would be. Then it shows like you can plant trees in Tanzania. It shows all the previous times I've planted, so you could actually go in there and see how many trees I've planted each season, which shows you actually the best season. So there were 562 trees planted in fall 2021. That was a season where I sold a ton of boxes. You can see summer 2021 was only 285 trees. So you can see exactly how many boxes I sell each season if you go there. Spring had 423. So it always goes between like 300 to 500 subscribers because people skip here and there and all of that stuff, you know. It is what it is. We register our trees and they plant another one of the same type. I remember. Yes, that's exactly what happens. When you register your tree, they plant another tree. So yeah, you can actually see all the times I've planted on here. You could go plant as well. Then if you look at the top up here, which it looks different desktop, but on mobile at the top, it shows the 2,683 trees we've planted. That's as of spring 22 bucks. Then 67.08. Oh, if you click it, it makes it bigger. 67 tons of CO2 are absorbed yearly by this, 268 tons of oxygen created yearly, 107 work hours created. So like I said, it actually also helps the people in Tanzania like have jobs, some of the unemployed people. 2.68 hectares of land were reforested. And then, yeah, that's all it shows about the information, and then the total number of trees up at the top. You could also plant in this forest or other forests or whatever by going onto their website. It's really cool. You could also read about the project in Tanzania if you want to. There's a lot of stuff about that too. Really cool. Can't see it. Oh, sorry. Well, I was just reading it. You'll have to go to the website. I'll put it in there, but I don't know if it shows up if I enter websites, but forestnation.com/net/forests/Goldie-Box. And then you could read those things if you want. I took a long time choosing a company because I like Zoom called the companies. I wanted to know exactly how the money was being spent. This company, actually, it's a lot less cost to plant a tree. Some places were asking like $1 a tree, or like each place was different pricing per tree. Some of them you could pre-buy trees, like you could buy 5,000 trees, and then like every time you guys sell something, I could say it's part of that 5,000, the initial lot that I bought. So there was a lot of different options, and I just contacted them. I wanted to like know about how much money actually goes to what and everything. Like I care that I do it the right way. So this was the company that was, I think, the most transparent and honest with all of their numbers and everything. And also planting the trees was cheaper with them because they weren't taking a huge cut. Like some of the other companies' percentage that like the owners were keeping is different than like, because they have to pay themselves a salary, right? Even if you're a nonprofit, you still like pay the people working to like manage the process, you still pay them salaries. So it's just that you can't get profit. You can't get profit for yourself, but you could pay yourself like a decent salary if you wanted to. And so this place had multiple owners, and all of them were taking like, or multiple, I don't even know if they're called owners for a nonprofit, but like multiple people, and they were all like taking less, and just, that's why it was less per tree to plant it. And so it ended up working out for me because it's less per box, like one tree per box. It was less total that was the cost for box. So it was easier for me to give you guys a reasonable box rate too, because like I have to think about that, like that I still need to make a profit in my business. So if the tree cost might increase the cost of my box, you know. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. This is one thing about you that impresses me. I've always really like cared about nature just in general. I grew up in a like farmland kind of area, and then I grew up near the Sequoia National Park, so I used to go up there a lot, and I just like kind of really fell in love with nature. And I have when I am passionate about something, I am really passionate about it, and I make sure that I'm doing the right thing, like to the best of my ability. So I went all out and like Zoom meeting. I'm a tiny business, and I was like, I'm not gonna just give you my money. Like, I'm not just gonna go to a website and be like, this website works. Like, I literally talked to owners of multiple nonprofits that did this type of thing, because there's a lot that you can choose from. And that's how we chose Forest Nation. And then they had the little tree pouches, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. I can put that in one of my boxes so I can explain about our forest by putting that in there. So it was our second box, I think. I ended up putting that in there, and that was really cool. I thought it fit in spring better than winter. All right, guys, I am ready to go take a nap. I actually feel less sick now that I've been live this long. When I first started the live, I wasn't feeling as good, but I actually feel a little bit better now. But I'm still going to go lay down and take a nap just because I need some rest. It's my friend's birthday tomorrow, and yeah, I feel like I gotta have my A game, and if I wake up with a fever, I definitely can't go to his birthday, so that'll be sad, but we'll see. That's it. I have no new comments. What do I normally say? I say, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Something like that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye! And then we awkwardly wave while we figure out how to end the stream, which is always an issue. Bye, guys. Have a great weekend.